Imagine you're flying over a calm ocean. The sky is clear and everything is working normally. Suddenly, everything goes silent. In this
Part of the world, not only do people disappear, but the laws themselves vanish. Here, logic doesn't work, and time doesn't flow as we know it. It's the Bermuda Triangle, a name that has instilled fear in the hearts of sailors and pilots for decades. An area that has swallowed ships and planes, leaving behind. For centuries, sailors avoided passing through here at night. They said the sea watched them, like a living creature waiting for its prey. In 1918, the American ship USS Cyclops disappeared. 309 people vanished without a single distress signal. But the story didn't end there. What happened next made the whole world tremble. In 1945, 5 military aircraft took off on a routine training mission. The weather was perfect,
Panel secure.
and there was
Check the
nothing
fuel
to
line
indicate
pressure.
danger.
Reading
Shortly
green.
after,
Ready
the
for
pilots
launch.
began sending strange messages. The compass isn't working. We don't know where we are. Then someone said a terrifying sentence. Even the ocean doesn't look the way it should. Minutes later, complete silence. 5 planes vanished. A rescue plane was sent to search for them. But it disappeared, too. The few survivors spoke of a thick fog that appeared suddenly. A fog that wasn't white, but a dark gray like a wall. They said the planes shook violently when entering it. It was as if they were entering an invisible tunnel. Navigation devices stop working. Time slows down or speeds up. Scientists have spoken of disturbances in Earth's magnetic field. But this explanation does not account for the complete disappearance. Scientists have spoken of disturbances in Earth's magnetic field, but this explanation does not account for the complete disappearance. Where did the ships go? And where did the planes disappear to? Some believe that the Bermuda Triangle is a time portal. It pulls anyone who enters it into another time, or another dimension we know nothing about. A parallel world, with no return. Some theories speak of the lost civilization of Atlantis, ancient technology still functioning underwater. Others believe that non-human beings are the cause. They have been observing the Earth for thousands of years. A sailor who survived once said, "I felt the sea open its mouth." He said the sound was deep, like a giant hum. Modern ships with satellites have also disappeared. It's not just old stories. And that's what makes it even more terrifying, because technology hasn't protected anyone. Some flights entered the triangle and exited after a few hours, but the crew discovered that days had passed. Many airlines don't publicly acknowledge the danger, but their routes, unofficial maps warn against it, but no one dares to issue an outright ban. Unofficial maps warn against it, but no one dares to issue an outright ban. Some scientists say it generates enormous waves, capable of capsizing ships. But this doesn't explain the disappearance of the planes, nor the complete silence. The stories repeat themselves under different names, with the same ending. Getting in is easy. Getting out is not guaranteed. One of the captains wrote in his memoirs, "It was as if we had entered the eye of a storm without wind, and nobody knows when it will strike, or why." The Bermuda Triangle doesn't require violence. It simply erases you. And this is what scares humans most, to disappear as if you never existed. Science tries, but it stops at a certain point. Beyond that, fear begins. Every explanation creates new questions with no definitive answers. Maybe the danger is not in the sea, but beneath it, above it, or all around it. Some say the place is alive, it feels, and it decides. Others reject all of this and say it's nothing more than coincidences. But coincidences do not repeat themselves like this, nor with such precision. To this day, incidents continue to be recorded, but not all of them are made public because the truth may be too big to be told. Imagine you are now on a plane. Everything is normal. Then you see the compass spinning without meaning, and you hear a strange sound in the background. Would you continue the journey, or wish you had never entered at all? The Bermuda Triangle is not a finished story. It is an ongoing mystery. A mystery fed by human curiosity and by courage. Everyone who entered it never believed they would be the next victim. But the Triangle does not make mistakes. It does not threaten. It does not warn. It simply waits. And then it takes. Perhaps the truth is known but hidden. Or perhaps no one ever returned to tell us. And that is the answer. In the end, the greatest question remains. Are we alone in this world, or are there places we should never approach? The Bermuda Triangle is one of them. An open door to the unknown. A door that does not close behind you, but closes on you. Once you enter, you become a memory. A memory in the records of the missing, with no grave, no farewell, and no explanation.
Look at this energy signature.
Maybe after years, the
Rerouting
secret
analysis
will be
to the primary
revealed,
console.
or maybe it
Initiating
will
scan
remain
sequence.
to remind us of our weakness, because the Earth does not fully belong to us, and this is one of the proofs. Somewhere between the sky and the water, something is watching, waiting for the right moment to take the next one. Think carefully before passing through there. Not every path is safe. Not every sea is a friend. Some seas are mouths, and the Bermuda Triangle is the largest of them, and the quietest. It does not scream. It does not chase. It simply erases. And the worst part, we do not know how or why or when. And that is what makes it truly terrifying. Complete mystery.
Keep moving!
We
Don't
may
look
hear
back.
about it
The
as a
fire is
story,
spreading.
but
We need to get this
others
shot before the collapse.
lived it. And it was the last thing they ever lived, without knowing it. In the final second, everything was normal. Then, nothing. Emptiness. The Bermuda Triangle does not need a legend. It is the legend. A real legend. Documented and ongoing to this day. The question is not, is it dangerous? But rather, when will it take the next one? And perhaps, the answer is closer than we think. Because some mysteries do not want to be solved. They want to frighten.